In an old village, there was a cemetery that had been abandoned for years. People often whispered about it, and it was said that anyone who approached it after midnight would never return, or would never return at all. Sammy was a bold young man who didn't believe in superstitions. One cold winter night, he decided to prove to his friends that cemeteries were not inhabited by anything, neither jinn nor ghosts. He sneaked out at night, carrying a flashlight and a camera, and entered the cemetery alone. The wind was blowing through the dry trees, and the sounds of crows added to the eerie atmosphere. But Sammy continued walking confidently among the graves until he suddenly stopped in front of a grave that looked freshly dug, even though the cemetery had been abandoned for a long time. He approached it and found an unclear name engraved in strange script on the tombstone. He reached out to wipe the dust off it, and suddenly, "Who's here?" A voice came from beneath the grave. A hoarse voice, as if the sand were speaking. Sammy backed away in panic, but he heard another voice behind him. "You shouldn't have come." He turned around quickly, but found no one. He tried to run, but the ground beneath him began to sink, as if the cemetery was swallowing him up. He fell into a dark hole, and the last thing he saw were pale, ashen faces with empty eyes staring back at him. His camera was found days later outside the cemetery, and on the video, Sammy's voice whispered in the final seconds, "The jinn. They're no longer just underground. They're among us." Since that day, no one in the village dared approach the cemetery, not even during the day.